Hey y'all, what's up? Blake here. So this video was actually supposed to go up yesterday, and in fact I had just started working on it, then I got sidetracked, so I'm just now getting around to posting about this. Luckily, what I'm about to discuss here goes into effect early tomorrow, so that leaves me with a decent chunk of time to make you aware of what's about to happen. It also helps that for once my capture card decided to cooperate momentarily, at least long enough for me to get the footage that will be used for this video. So, without further ado, let's get started! By now, I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of what Sonic Speed Simulator is. It's the latest Roblox Sonic game that has taken the community by storm, especially given that it's been made official by Sega, though it was developed by Gamefam Studios, who, might I add, has done an incredible job with this game. I have a full showcase video up for this game if you would like to give it a look and get yourself caught up on everything that it entails. Since that video though, there's been a truckload of updates for Sonic Speed Simulator, which of course will be the case because they promise weekly updates, and youth have been helping them hit their like goals like crazy. I think it's getting close to 1 million likes at this point actually, which is staggering. And since then we've received a lot of community rewards, another of which is on the way tomorrow. When the game first released, we started out with the ability to control Sonic, Tails, or our Roblox avatar, but since then they've added to that lineup of characters by throwing in the character Knuckles and alternate versions of Sonic and Tails. A rider skin for Sonic, which consists of his headgear from, of course, Sonic riders, and a sailor outfit for Tails. That was a new twist for me. And now we are about to get ourselves another character added to the lineup, and that is Amy Rose. Recently, Gamefam shared an image to Twitter that shows Amy and 3 other Chow trapped inside a collection of pink crystals, with Amy's crystal being noticeably darker than the rest, but still visible enough for you to be able to see her. I'm guessing this is to add to the mystique surrounding the events that led to her capture. It also comes with a caption that simply says, "Save her." So it looks like we're about to reenact Sonic CD because we have to save Amy yet again. Actually, we haven't done that in forever, so this might actually be refreshing. There's also another post following up this one where it said that Amy has been trapped in a crystal by a very infamous villain. I wonder if we can work out who that might be. They then go on to say that you can save her by completing a limited time quest starting tomorrow, May 14th. My guess is this quest will function somewhat similarly to how you had to unlock Sailor Tails, which was to collect 100 cards scattered around select levels, but for a limited time. In this case though, it's a rescue situation, so there will obviously be some variations as to who could have trapped her in that crystal in the first place. I have 2 possible candidates in mind: Infinite, and this one you probably saw coming, Metal Sonic. Let's start with Infinite. Referring back to the image where we see Amy trapped inside her crystal prison, we can see that the energy emitting from the crystals themselves looks eerily similar to the effect given off by the Phantom Ruby. Not completely, but eerily similar. There's also the fact that we currently have Lost Valley as a playable stage in Sonic Speed Simulator. And if you didn't know, both Lost Valley and Infinite came from Sonic Forces. Speaking of Forces, Lost Valley now has its own theme taken directly from Forces, as Gamefam has since applied an update that makes it so every stage has their own individual soundtrack. Thank you so much for that change, guys. It was desperately needed. In an effort to determine the identity of the villain that kidnapped Amy, I zoomed in closer to the image from Gamefam trying to look for clues. But I can't really find anything other than a palm tree and a checkerboard wall from Green Hill Zone, which is where I guess you'll be going to save Amy. But as far as any signs of her villain, I can't find them, so that they seem to be completely hidden from our sight. But if we look at the lower right, we see what might look like a small circle of dark blue. The second I saw that, it strongly suggested Metal Sonic, although it's a pretty minuscule circle honestly, perhaps a little too small for it to be Metal Sonic. But even then, Metal Sonic is the other likely candidate here, because in Sonic CD, he did kidnap Amy, and Sonic had to save her. The one other time I can remember Amy being kidnapped was in Sonic Adventure, and it was by the robot Zero, a very unique case among the E100 series robot that Eggman had in development at the time. But I strongly doubt that Zero's going to have any involvement here, because similar to E102 Gamma, he was meant to be exclusive to Sonic Adventure. That once again leaves us with Metal Sonic or Infinite. Which of the two do you think it might be, or do you think it could be another villain entirely? Are there any clues that I am in fact actually missing from this image? Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If we assume that Amy becomes a playable character after you save her, and I'm pretty sure she will be, don't expect her to come with a moveset that is unique to her. Because so far, every character that's been added to the game has shared a universal moveset, which is jumping, running, spin dashing, and homing attacking. A little bit disappointing, but oh well, I'm willing to deal with that if it means getting to play with a decent chunk of a Sonic cast. Speaking of which, people have commented on a poll that Gamefam held a while back, asking if people would like Shadow to be a playable character in Speed Simulator. I'll leave it to you to guess what the majority voted for. But since then, they've offered no further comment on Shadow, so it's still up in the air if he will be added or not. My opinion? I'm pretty sure he will be, just gotta give him time. As hard as they're working on the game on a weekly basis at that, since you know, weekly updates, I'm sure Shadow is on their list of plans to get around to. They just either haven't started on him yet, or he's not finished yet, whichever it is. We'll just have to see. But yeah, it looks like Amy Rose is headed our way for Sonic Speed Simulator. Kind of a nice way to make up for her absence in Sonic Mania. And you know, I found it very interesting that so many people have requested for Amy to be playable in Sonic Mania, but unfortunately their wishes went unrealized. At least until an Amy Mania mod came along where you can actually play as her, complete with her own moveset. Plus you might also remember a fan game I showcased on here last year called Sonic 3D Blast in 2D, where you can play as Amy with a moveset that's unique to her. I recommend you check it out, you'll be in for a fun time. Apart from its incoming update in which Amy Rose will be featured, Gamefam has made other notable updates to Sonic Speed Simulator in recent weeks. The most significant of these updates is that they've recently added Hilltop Zone as a playable stage, though technically they already had that for all intents and purposes. It's found within one of the 3 lobbies placed inside Green Hill itself, though none of the other worlds have anything like that, at least not yet I think. But this new version of Hilltop Zone is so much better in every respect, easily. It's a much bigger playground, the soundtrack is godlike, and the design is made in such a way that you could definitely run laps all around Hilltop without running headfirst into anything once you've got it all practiced up. I've always struggled to be able to run through the previous world without running headfirst into anything, except maybe Snow Valley. That's a decent open world area, and Lost Valley too while I'm thinking about it. But Hilltop feels the most complimentary in that respect, not to mention it feels the most rewarding. I absolutely love what they did with this stage, and if you haven't checked it out yet, you're missing out, please give it a look. And with a new world comes new unlockables, new trails, new chow, new, well, everything. Definitely give it a look-see. They've also added on the concept of multiplayer races by adding in races for Lost Valley along with that of Green Hill. They've probably done the same for Emerald Hill, but I'm not entirely sure. If they haven't yet, then rest assured they will. And I'm pretty sure they'll get around to other areas over time. And then there's the additional characters that I highlighted earlier. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and the alternate outfits for Sonic and Tails. Knuckles will probably get one of his own, but exactly what, well, we'll just have to see, won't we? That's the good thing about surprises. They've also made other minor additions to the game, but I'm not going to go over literally every detail because I want to leave some room for surprise for you, just in case you haven't tried out this game yet. If you haven't, good news, it's free to download and play on Roblox, so just get a Roblox account, search up the game, and have fun. Better yet, Roblox is a multi-platform title itself, so you can play it on PC, Xbox, and likely PlayStation also. Not on Switch though, because I don't think Roblox has been made available on there yet. I could be wrong though, if I am, please feel free to correct me. So Roblox is mostly a multi-platform title, but despite being out for well over 15 years, it remains a highly popular title of choice, and deservedly so it looks like. So definitely check it out. And that should about do it with update video regarding Sonic Speed Simulator. I honestly wasn't anticipating myself making update videos for the game, seeing as my capture card has been struggling to cooperate, but I'm really glad to get this next update out there. And if the demand is high enough, I'll get around to making other update videos as they happen. If you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts with your likes and comments down below, and consider subscribing and ringing that bell to stay up to date on my Sonic videos. Thank you for watching, and thanks to Gamefam Studios for developing such an amazing game, and to Sega for endorsing it. I'll see you all next time. Take care, and don't forget, blue blurs for life. Peace out.